$22.
What's up, Boss Don? So this is my series where I'm discussing how I came up with my idea for one of my latest drops and just taking you throughout the process. As I've stated before in the previous video, I don't think I've done the best storytelling visually, simply because I've done like a lot of clips trying to remember to get everything, but of course you leave some parts out because I don't have a team recording me or just someone to record me like at the drop of a dime. Now on the flip side of that, I do have a good amount of footage, and I decided that I'm gonna narrate kind of through like what I remember doing, just so we can, you know, tie it all together. Episode 1, I talked about how I came up with the idea. I talked about how I took that idea into a graphic, and then I talked about how I then brought that graphic to a manufacturer, and then we got a sample, and now we're here. So after we get the sample, this is the tricky part, because this is where the money gets spent. And then you're also on a clock. If you're smart, you're on a clock. So what happens next is you pay that money. And I remember being in bed like, yo, yes. I sent the money because it was a big deal to me, because it was it's been such a long time since I've manufactured something for my brand. And it has meant so much to be, it meant so much because it got like these like spiky things on there. After we get it manufactured, after we send that money in, that's when you're on a clock. Now, there's 2 ways to plan what comes next, right? Okay, so let's get into a little bit more details. So first, once you send that money off to manufacture, and you know that, like, you know, they'll give you their time period, you want to usually allocate a little extra time. For me, in this case, my stuff came so fast that I was not prepared. Now, essentially, the second that the clock starts, you want to start working on what is your product shoot gonna look like, what is your promo video gonna look like, what is your content for social media gonna look like, what is your marketing gonna look like, etc. First things first, set up a page or a web page, get your emails in so that way you can be ready to shoot it out as soon as people, you know, as soon as you receive it and you're ready to drop it. So that would be my first step. I actually didn't do that. What I actually did was something that was like a marketing tactic. I reintroduced like a super affordable hoodie for the price of like $80, and I knew my customer base would like buy into that. And now I have like a really good amount of emails, you know, as well as like, you know, sometimes you can give away stuff, or there's so many ways to like collect the emails, but you want people to have that vested interest. The next step would be planning the product shoot. I know I usually do flat lays, white backgrounds. In addition to that, I usually like doing product shots with like someone in it. And then I like to do something that's super conceptual. Now, what I would say is if you're a smaller brand, try to keep things as low on cost as possible. So when you're thinking conceptual, try to think, what can I DIY? What can I produce? What can I record? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew the instant, like, I came up with the concept, like how I wanted to do the promo video. Now, it is, what's today's date? I think it's like February 24th or 25th. And to keep it a buck with you, like, we've been having a lot of warmer days, and I really just want to make sure that, you know, I'm not out of season, because I am dropping a sweatsuit, a heavyweight sweatsuit in February, at the end of February. And you know, March, people start to purchase, you know, their spring stuff, even though sweatsuits are great for spring as well. Now, in addition to that, planning a photo shoot, you definitely want to get into like how you want to do your marketing. I knew that I wanted to do a simple product shot. I want to do some street shots, like you know, like lifestyle shots, like where just like you, like as if you were just taking a picture for Instagram, because most of your Instagram followers will respond to that more than like a photo shoot, unless it's super artsy, conceptual, or if it's like has some type of shock value. And sometimes you want to not stray too far away from pushing the product. Now, I came up with my photo shoot idea. I knew what my promo video was going to be like. Sadly, I was not able to do the promo video, at least when I'm recording this. I still want to do it, and it depends on how the sweatsuits will sell. If they aren't selling, then I'll probably do the promo video. So now the package touched down. Like, yo, this is always a great day, but it's a day filled with anxiety. Like, you don't really want to open the boxes. You don't want to, like, You don't want to see the stuff as bad as you want to see the stuff, especially if you're like me. I had PTSD from having so many issues with products. I just want to say, y'all, I am so fucking excited. I have not had no inventory like since February of 2022. Thank you. Appreciate that. So when the stuff comes, I'm literally ecstatic. Like, I'm doing a little dance because I'm excited. Like, this is my first drop in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And so then once we get the boxes, now it's time to do an inventory inspection.
How you doing today? In this episode, I have the Don Dano. He came up with a new outfit. With that being said, without further ado, gang, 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 gang.
Yo, when I tell y'all, this is always, for me especially, the scariest part of the entire designing process. Simply because you cannot control what these people send to you. You can send them the exact measurements, picture references, color codes, everything, and you still can mess up. Now, I don't have a lot of items. There's only one sweatsuit, so it pretty much came packed in 4 boxes, which honestly I didn't even think it was gonna be this many boxes because it's not that many sweatsuits. So hopefully they all go fast, right? Now, whew, I don't know if I seem as nervous as I am, but just know I'm very nervous. I'm really nervous because there's so many things, and this is just a little lesson, you guys. So if you are just starting out, well, if you've been doing it for years, then you already probably know because you've been around the merry-go-round. So I got the sample in a little bit around, I'm gonna say maybe the beginning. It was either like early January or like late December. I think it was late December because it was definitely before the new year, so it was late December. After I got the sample in, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. Now, from right here, I can already see we're looking like we're getting exactly what we've ordered. But I'm physically, like, I am literally scared. Like, people always ask me like why it takes so long selling clothes. I hate when things go wrong. I hate when things go wrong. So I always smell stuff because sometimes things have a smell from the manufacturing places or whatever. This, no smell, so that's good. It looks exactly like the sample. Like, this hoodies literally look perfect. They look exactly like the sample. This is a small. So if we're dealing with something where we have like the exact look, that's like the best thing you could do. So now I'm not gonna lie, getting this manufactured was super expensive. You know, it got like a really good short fit. It has a contrast hem. If you didn't notice, like, it's like the hem is just like a tad bit darker. It got like a drop shoulder, and it's not supposed to be super oversized because I wanted something that people could wear every single day, but also wear separately. Because even though it's a full sweatsuit, it's still, you know, separate. I want y'all to look at the zipper quality. It's like, it's not Riri zippers, but definitely a good zipper, like a good heavy duty zipper. And it also does double zipping if I could learn how to work a double zipper or learn how to work a zipper at all. I don't know why anybody would want to wear it like that, but I mean, once you purchase it, it's up to you. Personally, like with double zippers, I just maybe like leave the bottom a little looser if I got on like a bigger t-shirt, kind of like now. And so yeah, so this is 10 out of 10. Now, things you always want to check for, always want to pull stuff inside out. You always want to look for miscellaneous threads and stuff like that, because you don't want to send that to your customers, like especially if you're charging like a premium price for it. So that's just one little thing I do. I try to go through all my packages, especially if it's not like hard to refold. But I like to look, see. Then sometimes you gotta watch manufacturers. They're sneaky. They'll like add stuff in on this. That's why I recommend people to customize this. You can customize every single thing. But sometimes I'm in a rush, so I keep a lot of stuff basic. Like one time I had a hoodie and this little ribbon right here was custom. So this is my tag that I did for this one. You can't really see it. Let me focus on so you can see it. You still can't see it? What the fuck? Nothing really special. But, yo, look at the graphic. The graphic looks so good. And there's nothing on the back. I know a lot of people like a lot of graphics on the back. But I don't want to make something that's like, I mean, everybody's going with the same aesthetic now. Everybody's pretty much biting off of like Val State and Hellstar. And, like, just to be clear, this is like my true aesthetic. I dropped a hoodie like this probably in 2020, like with like this acid wash look, or 2019, and it's 2024 now. I've always been into like this like semi grunge look. Like my brand has always been known to have like flames and skulls and stuff like that. Like my birthday is on October 30th. I've always been a Halloween baby. Like look at this shirt like I thrifted like, you know, years ago, like when I was in high school probably. Was it high school? No. Let me not say high school, but just my point is just I'm really big on like trying to have some originality, but if you sell stuff, you know that you still have to have like sellability, if that makes sense. And y'all know I fuck with y'all because I'm coming to y'all with no haircut. And y'all don't see me on YouTube with no haircut. So we're gonna set this to the side. Now, so the photo shoot is supposed to be Sunday. These have been in for a while. I'm gonna try on the extra small too. These are the pants. These are the sweats. And I feel like if they're paying for your brand, they want to make sure that they see like something of your logo. And there's no Dino logos on here anywhere. It does say Dino, but it's very discreet. It's very discreet. It's almost like I want y'all to like, where's Waldo it? Pause and try to find a Dino. If you couldn't find it, I'm gonna make it a little easier. Hopefully you seen it. If you didn't, we just tell you a little later. Now, so these are the sweats. They're not like super flared, they're not super baggy, they're not super tight. Just a regular, traditional, like regular box fit sweatsuit because I wanted it to be every day. Now I did give the bottom a little extra length and I gave it a little, like a little flare so that way it could fall over shoes nicely, but not like, I didn't want to give you a, and you wanna know what's funny? I was about to say a gallery department pant, but if you know me and you've been following me, you know in 2019, we've been doing stacks. Honestly, that's how we ain't even gonna get into it. All right, see my feet from here? Yes, my feet, my toesy boesies. So, yeah, we getting undressed right in the stove, right in the stove, right in the stove, right in the stove. All right, so these are the sweats. Size small. My thighs got a little big. So these are the sweats. Now, so these are the pants. I did back pockets because I hate when men's sweats don't have back pockets on them. And I got cargo pockets just because I wanted something to be a little different. I didn't put no Velcro on it. There's no zippers on these. And I know people hate sweatpants with no zippers, but the pockets are pretty deep. But you do got a cargo pocket. And you see it's a little flare at the bottom, not too much. I don't have the right shoes right now. I got these on because I came today to work. All right, I got a chair so we can see the full body. Yo, I think I'm the funniest guy in the world, yo. Just because why would I get a chair to show y'all this? But, so this is the vibe. Ain't nothing too crazy for real, you know? I don't know how y'all feel about the shirt hanging out. I'm gonna tuck it in. Personally, I like it, but we're gonna tuck it in just for all intents and purposes. I just want to say these sweatpants make me look like I'm a little, you know? I don't know if y'all can see the shoe. Don't picture the shoe. Don't picture the shoe. First of all, the shoes I'm wearing with this is crazy. I'm wearing the Balenciaga cargos. Okay, so now for the next scary part is to really check out the different sizes because sizes are very misleading. So one of my recommendations is like if you just starting out, don't be too hard on yourself about stuff like custom plastic and stuff. People throw all that shit away, so it literally really holds no value. Does it change your brand? Yes. But if you notice, well, one, I just want to say this. I was watching Shark Tank one time, and Mark Cuban was explaining to these people, like, because they had like this fancy packaging, and he told them, he said, how much does it cost you for your packaging? And they said, $1.50. And he said, and how many units have you sold so far? And it was like somewhere around like 50,000, I think it was. And so basically he was letting them know, like, yo, that's $75,000 y'all could have had. Like, y'all coming here asking for $100,000 to invest in y'all business. The whole time, y'all would have had $75,000 if y'all would have saved on packaging. And it wasn't, it's not that their packaging was like, it was a lot of unnecessary pieces. This is why sometimes I hate selling clothes, because I feel like you got so many things to think about, but it never seems like you have that many things to think about. You're wrong. The quality of this right here is probably like, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 as far as like the weight of the cotton and stuff like that. But for the amount I paid, do not leave me 2 strings on it that I gotta then go back and clip out. Nah. Alright, so next box. Okay, so alright, so now we open this box. Let me tell y'all another thing, right? A lot of times, manufacturers do things in odd steps. You gotta watch them. Because sometimes they'll sew all your stuff and then put the tags in it, and you'll end up having an extra small shirt and an extra large bag, and now you're assuming they just fucked up your sizes when really, they just tagged them wrong. So these are like all the little things you get in that peep. Yo, I'll never know how to zip this stuff. I never know how to zip this stuff since I was young. Like, the medium is cool. I like the small the best for me because it's a heavy hoodie. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's a heavy hoodie. It's heavy. But at the same time, I would really like a small hoodie. I'll do the small pants. I'll do the small pants. But something is telling me I feel like I should just do like extra large. But I'm gonna get finished unboxing. This box right here. And then I'm gonna move over to this box and then this box. And then I'm gonna let the camera charge a little bit and I'll be back. Okay, in addition to the inventory inspection, after you go through everything, you wanna check your sizes as you saw. Then you have to like put it away or however you may stock it. So me, we have racks in the back and I just put them on the racks. So all of my racks are organized by size. So like this whole rack right here is just like small stuff. And I just basically place them on the rack, nothing too complicated. The goal is always to sell out. I have so much back stock between here and my house in Baltimore that I really want to have like a crazy sale. I've had so many sales, but it's just so hard to get rid of some of like the odd pieces and odd sizes. I'm just sick of certain things, and it's like having so many drops over the years. It's like there are so many like random pieces. And I'm not a wasteful person, so it's like I don't want to waste the stuff. So the mediums are already done. The larges are on that side. The extra smalls are right here. These are the smalls. Whew. The boy is tired. I've been up all day. Do I got some more? That's all of them? That's all of them? And then if you have somewhere to display it, like physically a store, sometimes you want to get prepared for launch day by putting some of those things out. And then the next steps are pretty much getting prepared for the photo shoots. The photo shoots are super important to be prepared for because once again, you're on a time clock. You want to get this stuff out not as quickly as possible, but you don't want to sit on money, especially if it isn't the season. If you're designing for advanced seasons, like if it was February and I just got some stuff that was scaled to what, like summer or spring, then of course I'll have more time. But in essence, time is money, and you want to start getting those products out. You want to be consistent. And like me starting back from ground zero, trust me, I'm like, yo, I gotta get these products out. All right, Boss Dons, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was part 2 of me figuring out the process and the journey of creating my latest drop. But alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Comment and let me know what you've been thinking so far. Do you like this type of content? let me know. All right, stay untouchable. Godspeed.